Okay, and here we go again. Let's get to the topic today. Let's look and see what the topic is today. What is the topic today? Oh, while I'm doing the ruffle shuffle, I was going to say if anybody is interested in artwork, and I'm going to be gone for those few days, Ronald will be coming up here taking care of the dogs, and so he can, I'll just pull these cards while I'm talking here. He can pack it up and ship it out if there's a particular artwork that somebody is interested in. So, let me get this open. There we go. I will be taking cards, I'm not taking a lot of cards, but I will be taking the ones that I use, and I will try to put some things up while I'm out there. Okay. So I will try to keep up with the site as much as I can, as much as is possible. Okay. So. But I'm also going to try to take some paints and, if I can, the first day I have a little time to kind of micromanage things and maybe stop. If I see a good scenery, I can stop and maybe paint a little on my way. Okay, now let me turn these over and see what we have. Okay. Okay, so what we have first is the 10th house, which is the house of authority. With that, we have mystery, the house of authority and mystery, kind of like the hidden things and things to suss out. With that, we have the card of 9, manifesting happiness. Also, usually is the happy merchant card, the wish card, the make it happen card. Okay. Wishing things to be a certain way. Mystery. Okay, how does this happen? There's also the card of resilience and Vesta, the hearth. Okay, and the Princess of Wands, putting forward energy. Okay, so this is talking about energy, where to put it, being resilient in the, so maybe this is about, and I want to look up Vesta real quick, the hearth. I want to look that up really quickly here. So I'm not so familiar with that one. Vesta calls for you to be a hearth fire, to share yourself for the benefit of all, but still have enough energy left to live healthfully and give again another day. Second largest and brightest asteroid between Jupiter and Mars was named after Vesta, oldest goddess of hearth and home, the family, the center of a strong community. The fire in her temple was never allowed to go out, and the fire in the hearth of every home was sacred to her. She did not get involved in politics or the misadventures of other gods. Okay, so The challenge is that Vesta warns you to share yourself rather than sacrifice yourself. Hard work at holding a situation together may be ignored or taken for granted unless you know your worth. Also says, for the gift, find the temple within, the place of quiet safety where you can tend the fire and carry this sacred temple with you always. Okay. So sometimes also says the action is evaluate yourself and your life. Each human's task is to help reduce the total suffering on earth and increase the total joy. Okay, so this looks to be the mysteries, the unknown reasons for some things of authority. Why do these things happen? You know, how is it happening? We have our wishes and our desires but we're not sure how it's going to be met. You know, we have the authorities, and sometimes we just have to hang in and be resilient, because, you know, they have the thing where it says you can manifest whatever you want. Well, it's not as easy, you know, as people want to say. That a lot of the New Age community says, you know, just hold that intention and whatever you want is going to happen. Well, you know, things have to line up. So you can project out there the energy for a specific way that you would like to see it, but it's a great mystery how all of these things will fit together. And the stars have to line up, so to speak. The things have to come into alignment before they can manifest. So that's kind of the mystery as to the authority of how all this fits together. Okay, when it comes to your desires, your wishes, your wants. And you have to be resilient. You have to continue to put out that energy and to keep your home life, your Vesta, the hearth, keep your sacred space. Continue just to have that, how do I want to put it, that comfort in knowing that there is an authority, and even though you may not understand how this all works together, there is a plan in place, okay? When you have the divine is, you know, and you come to that point of realization, you know why karma exists. Because the divine is perfection as it is, and that's the center of all beings. And so you can't escape, you can't get around karma. Okay? So if you know that internally, that there is the authority, that God is in control, okay, even though we have free will, it doesn't mean that you can override everything, okay? There are certain limits that are in place when it comes to fulfilling wishes and desires, etc., etc., etc. So you just have to be resilient, go with the flow, know when there are knocks that come and you're facing difficult times, you're facing troubling things, that in the end there is a reason and a plan, and that it will, you know, be revealed eventually. When we get on the other side, we'll understand all of the parameters of what's taken place for this lifetime that we're going through on this planet. It'll all be revealed. So basically it's saying you can have your wants and have your desires and everything and keep putting the energy out, but be resilient, because things may not always work out exactly what you want when you want it. So continue to have your sacred space, okay? Like I say, you are a divine temple. You go into the heart and you commune with the divine is. So keep the divine is there. Keep your fires going. Keep your home, keep your home as comfortable for you as you can. It's your safe place, okay, while things are being worked out in the universe. We don't always know the plan, just like people are going, why are we going through this now? What with 45, and why are things not moving quicker, and why is it this, and why is it that? And I'm not liking this. I don't, all of those things. Well, have some resilience. Continue to put the energy out. Understand that everything is not known and, in every second, but know there is an authority over that for the wishes and desires and the things that we want, but things have to fit into alignment. They have to, mesh before things can move forward. Just like the thing with 45, they've got all these cases. Well, they've got to have enough evidence. They have to have all of those things in place before they can move forward. Okay, so it's like that. You want everything and you want it now, but sometimes, it takes time, and they have to have all the evidence in place. Things have to mesh up. So there is an authority. Okay, the authority is the divine is, and it's our job to keep the home fires burning. Okay, keep things going on this front and continue to put out the energy to aid others and also aid yourself, okay, in going forward in life. Okay, so I'm going to leave this here. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you online.